So today is an exciting and important day for my kids and my husband because we are going to the local citizen service and going to get them their CPR numbers. So CPR numbers in Denmark are kind of like Social Security numbers in the US, but it seems like they're even more important. For example, we tried to take the kids to the library a couple days ago, and it looks like you need your CPR card to even get into the library. Um, Also looks like maybe you need it to get like prescriptions from the pharmacy, or maybe that's your health card. But in any case, you have to get a CPR number before you can get a health card, before you can get a cell phone. It just seems to be tied to basically everything. So we're going this morning for my husband and kids to get theirs. At the office yesterday, when I applied for my residence permit, they told me that I have to wait on a decision to be made before I can get my CPR number. But basically, to get a CPR number, you have to have a permanent residence here. So, like a place that you're residing, either a home that you own or you're renting, or proof that you're like staying with someone. And then you have to be here legally. And you also have to be expecting to stay for 3 months or longer. So, exciting day. Hopefully the process goes smoothly for my loved ones.
Vi skal købe mere smør. So it took us a while to actually find the municipal building because it was literally on a walking street. So cute. Ended up that they let me apply for a CPR number too. So gonna give it a shot. We showed our passports, filled out an application, and they told us they would be in touch by mail at some point in the next few weeks. So to keep it true to real life, there were some downsides of this day. Number one, we set off to the appointment and decided to like stop at a grocery along the way. And then kind of realized that like my husband knew the general direction, like we knew the town that the building was in, but we actually didn't know the exact address. And because we don't have CPR numbers, we don't have mobile phone plans, then we don't have internet when we are anywhere outside of our home right now. So we kind of like tried to guesstimate where the office would be, and I actually ended up going into a store and asking somebody. I tried to speak in Danish and ask them if they could tell me directions to where this municipal building was. We figured it out with a Google search through the Danes' phone. Thank you to them. They were a big help. And then we're able to go there. But by the time we arrived, we had like 5 minutes to like find a place to park and run in. So we parked somewhere remotely nearby, and we didn't really know if it was okay if we parked there. Like there was some kind of a sign, obviously in the foreign language that I don't yet understand. And we were kind of under, pressure to get to the appointment so we wouldn't be late. So we parked there, get into the building, and find out you're supposed to like take a number basically to be in line. And you do that by sending a text from your Danish phone number. Again, something we didn't have. So we kind of like stood in line at the counter and then told the woman there like, hey, we have these appointment confirmations, which I had just like screenshotted, but we don't have phone numbers, so we can't like text to get in line. It ended up being okay. Like she took us anyway and was really nice accommodating us. She said it was her first like day working there, so we were kind of all, experiencing it new. And then yeah, we went straight back to our car after that. We were gone maybe like 25 minutes, and walking up and see a guy in a bright vest and parking ticket. And the parking tickets are very expensive here, we learned. So over $100 USD that ticket was. So over 900 kroner. Absolutely wild. The guy had like no sympathy for us being new to the country and not knowing the language. We were apologetic, but that's how it goes. Like lesson learned, and now I know once I have Google Translate, like everything will be better. We rounded out the day by taking a walk to the ocean, one of our favorite things to do lately, and that just helped dissolve all the stress.